Good morning, my loves. Happy Sunday. It is the last Sunday of 2024. So I have some interesting things to talk about. I want to talk about your hopes and your dreams going into the new year. Everyone, I'm going to get comfy here. Everybody should have hopes and dreams. I don't care how old you are, honey, you deserve hopes and dreams. I have hopes and dreams. Absolutely. I have the most wonderful job. I love being a trauma therapist, being a life coach specializing in trauma. I love that. I help a lot of people. I try. My day job, I have the coolest day job on the planet. I'm a nurse in a personal injury firm, and I have a very cool boss. Joe Brown is awesome. The law firm is, I like what we stand for, that we want to help people get, if you're in an accident and you're injured, we want you to get the medical treatment that you need to get healthy again. It's, there's more to it than just dollar signs. We want you to be back to baseline, and that, I believe in that. It's really important. So I have the coolest day job on the planet. I'm very blessed. My hopes and my dreams. I want to get into a house. I have been in this apartment at the lake for 5 years. That's too long. I am not an apartment person at all. And yeah, I don't like it at all. I want to get into a house. And the first, 2 years I was here, COVID wasn't going anywhere. So now that's the goal, is to get into a house this year. Fingers crossed. God, are you listening? I want in a house. That's my goal. And I swear I'm getting a cold again. I think I need to learn Spanish. I am not Spanish speaking. So I think I need to learn Spanish. At work, we have a lot of Spanish speaking clients, and I always have to grab somebody as an interpreter. And there's a paralegal that is very good to come over and interpret. I will go over and grab David and say, hey, I need your help. And he's so sweet about, sure, not a problem. But I need to do this on my own. I need to learn. So I think I need to make that a goal, to learn conversational Spanish so I can help do my job a little bit better. I think it'd be smart. So that's what's in it for me. I do not have romantic aspirations. If I meet somebody, I meet somebody. If I don't, I'm fine with just being me. I've been single for 15 years? That's fine. I'm okay with it. If I meet somebody, I meet somebody. If I don't, I don't, whatever. Okay? Got that out of the way. So today is my granddaughter's 13th birthday. And I've already sent her a note. And yes, she got all kinds of cool grandma gifts, and I did all the right things. But it's such an interesting time for her. We're talking hopes, dreams, and aspirations. That girl has them. She's an honor student. She's in honors courses. She's an athlete. She's a very talented young woman. And she has her head screwed on straight. She's very realistic. She has hopes and dreams. But, it's not to be a professional athlete. It's not to be, it's within reason, attainable goals. And I have faith in that girl that whatever she sets her mind to, she's going to make it happen. And if grandma can help, grandma's going to help, because that's what grandmas do. But, she's going to go places. And I was thinking this morning over my first pot of coffee, when I was 13, when my son was 13. When my son was 13, he wanted to be a marine biologist. He had wanted to be a marine biologist since he was really little. And I think he would have been good at it. And then he learned that, it's going to take a lot of serious math courses. And he started kind of rethinking that a little bit. And then he wanted to be a sports trainer because he loves golf and he's a huge golfer. And he ended up, once he started college, he went into computer science, of all things. And he has an excellent job. He's a wonderful career, very talented with what he does, a good position with his company. My daughter-in-law is in finance. She is a total numbers cruncher. She is brilliant. Perfect. For me, when I was 13, initially I had friends that were in ROTC. We have family that was military, and I thought, that might be cool. Now, when I was 13, it was the 70s, and we had the Vietnam War was still cooking. And yeah, that wasn't, my parents were totally against me going into the military. Of course, I also weighed like 80 pounds. When I graduated high school, I weighed 89 pounds. I was a size 0 before it was cool to be a size 0. And they said, yeah, you would snap like a twig. That's true. The first gust of wind and I would be blown to another country. So yeah, that didn't happen. And I thought about going into into law enforcement because I like structure. I'm a very structured person. The military has structure. I like that. Law enforcement has structure. I like that. And they were just having a fit. You're going to get out there and you're going to get shot, and we're not going to have that. So but I was 13, so all these things are going through your mind. So I took business courses, of course, and that can lead, that's a good foundation. And I thought, okay, I could teach, or I could do this, I could do that. And then I decided to be a nurse because medicine is structured and I can help people. And I've been a nurse for 45 years. That's a long time, almost 46 years. It will be 46 years in May. Long time. I mean, I'm retired, obviously, but yeah, it was a good career choice for me. And I was, once I made that decision, they were behind me 1,000%. At one point, I wanted to go on, and the PA program had just started. This is like 1979, 1980. The PA program was new. I really thought about it. My dad said, oh, now, Bren, that's just a flyby. That's nothing. Well, Daddy was wrong. I should have taken that jump. But whatever your kids' hopes and dreams are, I want you to believe in them and nurture them. Lift them up and encourage them. Support them. Keep them in check. Because not every kid on the basketball team is going to go to the NBA. Not every kid in concert choir or singing into that hairbrush is going to get a record contract. Now, they can, go on TikTok, they can go on YouTube, they can do whatever and record their little voice. They can go on, America's Got Talent or whatever their shows are. God bless them for trying, but please have a backup plan. Always have a plan B. I would encourage everybody to, have a plan B. Get an education. Finish high school, please. I mean, yeah, you can get a GED, but please finish high school. There's nothing wrong with getting a job using your hands. Because that, in my opinion, that requires artistry. Landscaping, honey, there's more to landscaping than mowing a lawn. There's design, there's architecture, there is more to it. I have hired landscapers when I owned a home before. I had landscaping done. I had a koi pond put in and a waterfall and all this stuff. The landscaper knew her stuff. She was brilliant. And yeah, there is money to be made there. Carpentry is more than hammers and nails. It is artistry. Look at the cabinetry. It's beautiful. Some of the beautiful doors and cabinets and woodworking. That is artistry. That is something to be proud of. Going into veterinary medicine, working with animals, that is, wow, I love that. And yes, going into the military, going into law enforcement, going into forestry. There's all kinds of cool jobs out there. But you need to get a high school education. You do. You can go to VOTEX. There is nothing wrong with going to a VOTEC and learning, being what do they call them? An LPN, a licensed practical nurse, or I don't know what else they call them nowadays. They have all kinds of different things. You can be a doula. Doulas, I have my doula. That's one thing I have is my doula. And it is in end of life doula, helping people pass. Because I do a lot of that. And if I'm called into a facility, I've got my license. I've got that. But, be a birthing coach. Absolutely. The classes are online. You just have to, I don't know how long the classes are now, but to be a birthing coach, it's kind of fun and it's exciting. You got to know your stuff, but it's an option. Be a paralegal. I'm surrounded by paralegals at work. We have probably, 20, I'm guessing, paralegals. They know their stuff. guys too. One of the guys in the office is a paralegal, and David is brilliant. He is truly, truly brilliant. He is. And the girls are just phenomenal. You know, Mel, Jamie, Melissa, Melanie, they are just brilliant at what they do. And there's money to be made. So those are good career choices. But it's okay to have your hopes and dreams, and you like to cook, be a chef, absolutely. But have a plan B, okay? Always have a plan B. And I don't care if you're 90 years old, have hopes and dreams. You can always do what I'm doing, and you're going to learn a second language. Why not? You don't have anything else to do. I mean, if you're just sitting home watching General Hospital all day, why not? Take up a hobby. You might like it. You don't know. If people are really into exercise, become a trainer. There's all kinds of options out there. But not everybody's going to be a superstar. Not everybody's going to be a Michelin chef. We have to have worker bees. I'm a worker bee. I'm a very happy little worker bee. And it's okay. Believe in each other. Believe in your kids. Keep them grounded. Teach them responsibility. Teach them truthfulness and honesty. And please, accept each other for who you are, not who you want someone to be. Let them live their authentic life, and love them to the moon and back for having the courage to be who they are. And lift them up and encourage them to do so all day, every day.